Greetings to all dear friends. In the fourth season of this series, we will talk about elixirs. We will provide a definition of elixir. We will discuss the formulation of elixirs. We will learn what ingredients are used to make elixirs. We will go over the method of making elixirs, and at the end we will also present some formulations and examples of elixirs so that we can become more familiar with them in practice. An elixir is a liquid preparation that is based on hydroalcoholic solutions. That is, the majority of their composition consists of alcohol and water. It is a sweetened and flavored preparation that is taken orally. One of the benefits of elixirs is that since they are made up of 20 to 40% alcohol, they can prevent the growth of microorganisms. There is no longer a need for preservatives, and we can use it for a long period of time. One of the most important benefits of elixirs is that there is no longer any need for preservatives. Another benefit of elixirs is that since alcohol has a greater effect on the mucous membranes of the upper digestive tract, elixirs are absorbed more quickly than other oral products like syrups. And another main benefit of elixirs is that there are some medicinal substances that do not dissolve in water. We cannot make syrups from them, but they do dissolve in alcohol, like ibuprofen. That's why we dissolve these substances in alcohol and prepare them as elixirs. In making elixirs, the ingredients used include, first of all, 20 to 40% ethyl alcohol or ethanol. The ethanol we use is preferably 96% pure. Other ingredients used are sweeteners. If we want to use sugar, we use between 10 to 30% sugar. Sorbitol is also used in the same way, 10 to 30%. But if we want to use saccharin, we use between 1/10 to 0.3% saccharin. But usually we use sugar, just regular sugar. Other auxiliary substances used in making elixirs are co-solvents, such as glycerin or propylene glycol, which should be used in amounts between 5 to 10%. Usually we use that same 10%, and another ingredient that is used is flavoring agents. For example, in syrup, if we want to use plant extracts or tinctures, we use 3 to 5%, and if we want to use essences, we use 0.1%. The last ingredient that must be present in an elixir is water. So, to make an elixir, the ingredients that need to be used are alcohol, water, sweetener, flavoring agent, and a co-solvent. Now, with the examples we provide, you'll become more familiar with the percentages and amounts we use. The method for making an elixir is such that we first consider two phases, the alcoholic phase and the aqueous phase. That is, we prepare the alcoholic phase in one beaker. In one beaker we prepare the aqueous phase. In the alcoholic phase we add the main ingredient or the medicinal substance that dissolves in alcohol, and then we add the co-solvent to the alcoholic phase. In the aqueous phase we add auxiliary substances that dissolve in water, such as sugar, antioxidants, or the main ingredient that dissolves in water but not in alcohol. Finally, we slowly add the aqueous phase to the alcoholic phase while stirring. It's very important to note that the aqueous phase must be added to the alcoholic phase, because otherwise the texture and consistency of our elixir will be ruined. So we prepare the alcoholic phase separately. We also prepare the aqueous phase separately, and finally we add the aqueous phase to the alcoholic phase.